This is Mr. Hack and Slash Dark Masamune 87 here with another review of Dynasty Warriors 3. It was remade on the PlayStation Network in Japan. It's 720p. You can make the screen full screen by pressing the middle PlayStation sign on your PlayStation 3 remote. Its original screen is the normal screen, which is the tiny screen. So to make it full screen, you go here. As for the manual, just like I described in Capcom vs. SNK 2, this is the Wei Army right here, the blue army. The Wu Army is the red army. The Shu Army is the green army. And the other army is like beige. Got Lubu and etc. This is pretty awesome because I don't have my fat PlayStation 3 no more. It died on me a couple of months back, and I have the PlayStation 3 Slim. So, for that being said, you know, the fat PlayStation 3 used to play, it was backwards compatibility, which meant basically it can play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. And the Slim can't really do that. It can play PlayStation 1 games, but PlayStation 2, I think it was only certain games if I remember. So yeah, it feels very... this is like my childhood game right here. This was like one of my first Dynasty Warrior games I ever played, a matter of fact. It was me and Jersey Boy, and Jersey Boy introduced me to this game, and then I got hooked, and it was one of the first games I bought for my PlayStation 2, so... it was pretty badass. I had fun with it. And at the time, the game was like $60, I think, or $50, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, the game in the Japanese PlayStation Network, it's about 14 bucks. But it's so worth it if you love the classic hack and slash type games. But it's kind of different to me now because I'm used to Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends with you can change the camera angles with the right analog while you're slicing and everything. In this game, you have to literally hold block after an attack so that way you can change the camera angle like that. So you can turn it around real quick and see what's going on behind you. But this game to me is still fun, and I enjoy it a lot. I can't believe that Tecmo Koei actually made this game, and on top of that 720p, like you can tell the graphics are a little different, slightly different, because I was comparing them from my old Dynasty Warriors 3 game, because I still have the original Dynasty Warriors 3 on the PlayStation 2. And the loading time is faster for the simple fact that it's a digital download. So usually when you have a digital download, it's way faster loading time. It doesn't take up too much energy for your system. So your system doesn't heat up as much as it would if there was an actual disc. Even though I like collecting the disc, but you know, I'm not gonna really complain because I'm still playing the game. So it is what it is. But this game's pretty badass so far. I'm enjoying it. I just gotta get used to the damn buttons again and remember that I can't change the camera angle like Warriors Orochi 3 and all those other hack and slash games. I also recently got the reboot of Devil May Cry. I don't know if anybody wants me to start a walkthrough about that game or Devil May Cry 4. I have all the Devil May Cry games, but you know, if you guys wanna, you ladies and gentlemen wanna see that, then let me know. I could probably make a walkthrough of each stage or boss battles because I love the Devil May Cry series. The Devil May Cry is just the shit. It's always gonna be the shit. I don't really care what anybody says about it. Whoa. Thank you, bodyguard. Oh, Yun. Come on, fight. Let's skip that. Wow. This battle's getting pretty intense right now. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Look at him. He's like, the wind. Let's continue on the battle. Now that I look at this game and I'm playing like the other Dynasty Warriors games, the graphics gotten so better, and just everything about the Dynasty Warriors series, even the camera and everything, just gotten so awesome. And so many people talk crap about it, and I just laugh because I'm like, if you play a classic like this, you can't turn the camera around like Dynasty Warriors 7, you know, or you can't do like a certain move you want properly. And some of the Musu attacks in this game are kind of difficult to guide depending on what character it is, what items you have equipped on the character. At least in the other games, you can move them around a little bit. It wasn't as stiff, but you can't really compare Dynasty Warriors 3 and Dynasty Warriors 7. It's from two different consoles. So, but unfortunately, there's people out there that actually compare those games together. I mean, the only thing I can say though is that Dynasty Warriors 3 is always gonna be a fun game. It's always gonna be played throughout the whole entire world. There's always somebody out there that's gonna make a walkthrough or a tier guide and all that. So that's always gonna happen no matter what, because this game has so much potential compared to a lot of other games, which is crazy. Like, to this day, I know so many people that still play Dynasty Warriors 3 and never get bored of it, because it's not really a boring game. It's fun. It's the shit. Well, I'm so happy my other review went well with the Capcom vs SNK 2. Even though it was a quick review, I'd rather do that and let the fans and my subs and viewers know what's going on with that game, because to be honest, some game companies, you know, they slack on one thing in their company because they're working on so many other games. So I understand how that is, because I see a lot of community managers, and some of them, they're so busy that they can't, you know, deal with everything by themselves. So that's when people like me come in and try to help them promote and make sure that people are informed about the games that they have out and everything, because nothing was being said about Capcom vs SNK 2. Everybody was like, oh, I don't think it's in HD, I don't think it's online. But I showed everybody though. But the thing is though, is that the online is just acting up. Like, hopefully Capcom fixes that, you know, but I don't know if they are. It'll probably take long. Hopefully they notice that there's a problem with online and that they fix it as soon as possible. That's what I'm hoping for though. But I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance right there. But when it comes to Tecmo Koei though, I know basically every single bit of information, and I don't false advertise people and tell them some lies and just for them to come by my channel and everything, like I've caught a lot of other channels doing, which it's pathetic, and I wish they wouldn't do that, because they're just making what I love to do. What I love to do, they're giving it a bad name. That's basically it. That's like let's just say like certain video game communities like fighting and Call of Duty. Let's say there's one person out there messing it up for each community. Like they're saying, oh, this game comes out on this day, but it's gonna suck, and they just, they belittle every single thing in each community. After a while, people are gonna be upset because there's some channels out there that work really hard on their content, so they're gonna be like, damn, I don't know if they're gonna be questioning themselves and everything. And then there's other channels like myself that's like, you know what, I have confidence in my viewers, my subs, and everybody that supports me for that matter, so I'm not gonna give up at all. That's not gonna happen just because somebody else out there gave false information or wants to copy the same exact thing I'm trying to do on my channel. I really don't care, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, my play style is unique. It's different. It's not like every other gaming channel for that matter. My commentaries are completely different. And another thing, there's only one Mr. Hack and Slash in the whole entire YouTube world. So for somebody else to come out of nowhere and go, oh, this is Mr. Hack and Slash, and it's not me, word's gonna get around really quick, and I'm gonna get told. Like the last time, one of my subs, I forgot his name, I don't want to guess it and and make him look bad, but one of my subs let me know that there was this channel that was just giving false information out and everything. And I was thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that means, your subs are dedicated, the viewers are dedicated, and the people, they want to support you. They love what you do. And they know that you have a passion for what you do. And honestly, when it comes to my channel and everything that I do on my channel, whether it's a review, a walkthrough, a guide, or anything like that, I just have a passion for hack and slash gaming. That's just my passion, or one of my passions for that matter. I love making walkthroughs and commentating, and it's just fun. I enjoy every single minute of it. I honestly do, and I love the feedback I get back from it. And the good thing is that you can tell when a walkthrough you make with commentary and everything is really good when you watch it on your own and you smile or laugh and go, whoa, you seen what just happened during the walkthrough? So that's the cool shit about it. And to be honest, a lot of people admire me and admire what I do, and I get so many inboxes every single day about that. They're like, I look up to you and everything. And it's people that are older than me, and that makes me feel like I've accomplished a lot, and it hasn't even been a year yet that I've had my channel. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very excited and happy about it also. Some other people, they would be like, oh, I only got this and that, but sometimes you have to be happy even for the little things that you have. You can't just give up right away or go, you know what, man, this ain't nothing. Be happy for every little bit that you get, because life is short. You don't know what the hell's gonna happen the next day. So for that being said, just be thankful. Be thankful for the support you get around you. Be thankful for the people that want to support you and talk to you and everything. And just be thankful that you're actually still breathing and everything. There's a lot of stuff happening around the world right now. It's really tragic and unfortunate to those families, and I give my respects to those families that are going through such hell and everything, and have to witness and watch the news and just hear that. Like, I was literally, I was at my job and they turned the radio on, and all you hear is something really bad happening around the world, like somebody passed away because of a shooting or something. And I'm like, it's just sad. It's sad. And I, for one, I'm a parent, so when I hear anything about something happening to a child or whatever for that matter, and it's nothing good, it's something negative, it affects me a lot. It bothers me a hell of a lot. Like, even if I wasn't a parent, it would still bother me, because sometimes I'm a child at heart, so it would bother me. I'm a human being. I'm not a cold-hearted person. So eventually, it would get to me, especially if you hear it every single day, like every day over, like the radio in the truck that we drive at our job, they just talk about that. Like, you'll hear a good song and out of nowhere they'll be talking about somebody's just been murdered or something else and everything, and it just sucks. And I just hope you all learn from this and guide the younger generation. Don't lead them somewhere messed up. Make sure you guide them to a proper path that they become leaders instead of followers. But sometimes shit happens, unfortunately, sometimes, and you can't avoid it. But you could save a life, though, even though you might hurt yourself in the process. Because me personally, and I speak from experience, like, I've saved a few people in my lifetime, and I have like scars to prove it and everything. Well, that's basically it for now. I hope you all enjoyed this review and this commentary for that matter. If you would like to see more Dynasty Warriors 3 and you would like to see a new series about it, comment below, let me know. Let me know what you think, if there's a slight difference in graphics, because that's what I think, because I already compared it on two different screens. I have my PlayStation 2 connected on one screen one time, and I have my PlayStation 3 connected on another screen, and the PlayStation 3 version looked a little different. But as I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more Sengoku Basara 3 Utagi, Sengoku Basara HD Collection, and many more walkthroughs to come. Also, I got the Devil May Cry reboot. So if those of you that want to see Devil May Cry walkthroughs, I have all the Devil May Cry games on the PlayStation 3. But for those of you that want to see that, let me know also in the comments below, or inbox me. Don't be afraid to inbox me. Thank you all for the support. I honestly appreciate it. And guess what? I'm almost at 530 subs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy about that. Thank you all for supporting me, and thank you all for being positive. And my advice to you all, keep a positive mind no matter how tough life gets, and don't be so negative. And if there's negative people around you and you feel like you don't want them around you, then continue on. And if something's stressing you out, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody that you trust and vent. Don't curse them out or nothing, but just vent. And just remember, there's always another day. Peace.